Hiney, I think.
Nice.
Just because like my logos and shit.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, that KFE sounds pretty damn good on your stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute the stream though.
And we are live. For everyone who's going to be watching this on YouTube on the VOD, just skip forward to when things happen. Hell yeah. Hi, Pengu. How you doing? Ooh, I just have water today. Good old.
I have to drink something alcoholic.
That's smart.
Yeah, I got the Gatorade, the G2 blue, best flavor.
I use my phone to check Discord because I can't touch Discord on my computer now that I'm streaming.
I'm posted in Cruise too. I'm gonna post on Top Clack.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Old stomping grounds. It's just like the best Discord to go and troll in. Low hanging fruit.
Okay, well, let's see how many people do we have in so far. Oh, what up? What up, J Chef? How you doing, bud?
I'm like moving my fucking. What's up, my man's Jeff?
Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Let's go.
Nice desktop.
Thank you.
I'll try to remove this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started pretty soon. Just waiting for the alert in my Discord to pop off.
I just like punctured my finger with tweezers.
Ooh.
It's just skin. It'll heal.
Yeah. I have so much keyboards. I have like 3 boards to build now.
What's up, Mart?
What up, Mart?
My man, Mart.
Our man, Mart. Audio on my side a bit muted. I mean, just I can move my microphone closer. I can turn my mic up as well.
You have one of those like directional shotgun mics, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at my mixer. It's low. Okay, that should be a bit better now. Wah, 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 wah.
The one dude, the one keyboard enthusiast from India commented on the RGBK add-on kit.
Ooh.
There's actually people that like from India that have ordered things for me, and I really hope that this stuff gets to them because I have no idea if it does or not.
Yeah, that's that's understandable. I'm always sketched out when I ship international.
Like yeah, I mean, DHL is really good with it, obviously, so I try to use them like every chance I can, but sometimes people don't want to pay $70.
Yeah,
you know, to ship a $25 product.
Okay, guys, I'm turning my audio up. Hello. Okay, should be better. I'll also speak louder.
I feel like my face cam in your stream's a little widened.
I don't know.
I don't know if I have that big of a head. I might.
Could be just because it's like all zoomed in, so it looks
it's
pretty damn close.
I'll sit back here.
Nice.
Fuck you, Nathan.
Thanks for the Twitch Prime, my dude. Okay, well, the bot on my server just went off, so we'll just get started here. Hi everyone, welcome to the Cool Board. I'm Man of Interest, and today we have a guest for the first time ever on the Cool Board. It's Hiney.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
you're the first guest ever on this
God.
show.
Honored.
So we're gonna have a fun time. In case you don't know the rules, for anyone who's watching, it's simple. We're just gonna look at random shit in the hobby and talk amongst ourselves if it's cool or not, and put it on the board with other things that are cool or not cool. That simple. That simple. Okay, let's get started with our first item. Duck Raven slash Sidewinder. This is a 60% designed by Duck. Vendor was Prime KB. The Raven is the pure 60% version, while the Sidewinder has the HHKB style blocked corners. That's tray mount. Has an interesting chamfer on the sides, and it ran for $260. Are tray mounts cool in 2019?
I mean, it's I don't know.
I think
It's
with
cheap. It's a cheap 60%.
I think like with like the unicorn with a K, kind of
Yeah.
made a comeback.
I would say this is nicer than like KBD fans level stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, if this was like 2016, this would be on the cool side, no doubt. But it's the same design. Like it's what, like the third or the fourth run of this. But I mean, it's good quality, obviously, but it's just not what it used to be held at or used to be regarded as.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely with you there. I wish they could have at least made it like top mounted. I like how the sides look.
Yeah, I
the Duck
think
Raven
that
Sidewinder.
step down is really cool. Like it's unique. It's a very duck thing.
Yeah, I'd love it as a top mount board if with that design. That'd be great. That'd put it on the cool side for me.
Yeah, this is like if someone's looking to build something and doesn't want KBD fans. I would say, hey, get a duck. I mean, key mapper kind of sucks, but you can put it seems like you can put whatever 60% PCB in that you want, like the H60 coming soon, maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Eventually. But yeah, I mean, I would put it not uncool. I'd put it maybe slightly right side, like a 2/3 on the cool end, 1/3
Okay.
on the main end. Because like you see it now, and it's like, oh, cool, duck made a board. Like you think it's gonna be really hype and sick, but it's like, oh, it's an eagle,
Yeah.
even Sidewinder that's been the same for 4 years now.
Okay, yeah. I think the looks wise it is on the cool, but yeah, I don't. I think the tray mount holds it back quite a bit.
Yeah, if it was if it was like a combo, like top mount, tray mount, but that's what makes it so cheap, that it's a one piece design too.
It's still $260.
Yeah,
That's more than nice tray mounts with weights.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and at that point, I think you're kind of paying for the duck name, and it's in stock. It's not like you have to sit here and wait.
It is in stock. And stock is nice.
Prime KB does a good job. They have some nice stabs too.
Yeah, we'll leave it slightly more on the cool side than meh side of the line. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's go to our next item. The SKB60.
I don't even know what this is.
Oh, this is perfect.
SKB60.
It is a very unique board. Okay, it's all steel and it has an adjustable angle. You can adjust the angle with the screws.
That's right. I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, because 65 too.
So I think that concept is cool, but the overall look, a lot of people don't like that very extremely industrial look because the case is it's two pieces of steel. It's just bent steel. It's a bottom and then bent steel bottom and bent steel top.
Yeah. It's made in Germany too, which is kind of cool. The guy that designed it is in Germany. I think that's pretty sweet, honestly. Like it's a very cool premise. It's very unique. It's not just your run of the mill, board. They're all pretty good pretty good price in euros. I don't know what that means in freedom dollars, but hey Siri, how many US dollars is 128 euros?
128 euros is $142.83.
Oh yeah, it's like $150. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. You know, get a PCB
bad.
for $50, and then $200. So you got a interesting adjustable angle keyboard.
But then you could spend 60 more bucks and get the Duck Raven Sidewinder. So I don't know about the price point. Obviously, you have to have a price point that you can make money on.
Yeah,
and it looks like the updates are really, really good. Like this dude has like a full
yeah, I have one
order of all the updates. Yeah, this is sweet.
I have one right here. You guys can see it on stream. I got my PPS keycaps on. On the side here, there's little adjustment screws on both sides. So you just take those out and then loosen the ones at the base when it's a hinge, and I just move it to whatever angle, and then screw the hole for whatever angle I want it to be.
Do you like typing on it?
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent to type on. The plate isn't integrated. The plate is top mounted. There are standoffs that go from the top, so that it gives the plate to go lower.
Nice. Yes, it has a little bit of a bezel.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. So it's
actually, you know what I could do is as I'm looking these up on like GCAC, I'll post the link in the chat for you too.
Cool.
So people can follow along. Oh yeah, they did like a boardwalk version.
Yeah, they did a lot of different layouts. So 60, 75. Honestly, it's pretty cool. He's gonna run around too, and honestly, I actually like this board. Mine sounds decent, even though it's all so. If I tap the bottom, it's just hollow and steel. But
so it does have a bottom on it too.
Yeah. There's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a bottom. There's just it's a bent steel sheet, and that's what it has the grooves that you'd screw into.
Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think that's pretty sweet. I think it's a very cool premise, very cool idea, like a very good proof of concept for maybe doing, you could literally do this on like a full aluminum board if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think that concept is pretty cool. Probably the biggest complaint people said they had though is just how it looks, because not everyone's.
Yeah, people want like that super clean aesthetic. This is definitely more. Do they all come in black too?
For round 1, yeah.
Oh, it looks like there is a round 2. Tonka just said and he has like E-white.
Yeah, there's a round 2 with different colors and stuff, and now that he's mastered it all. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of sick, honestly. I like it. I don't know, I wouldn't buy one, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would honestly, based on how much I've been liking mine, I'd honestly consider getting another one in a different size. It's pretty. I think it's definitely on the cool side. Just because of that adjustable angle, definitely unique. What does chat think? I see you guys there.
Yeah, definitely unique. I think it's pretty damn sweet.
Tonk, you say it's a meh?
I think the first one's kind of meh. The second one's cooler.
Look isn't from Mart. Cool, but the group I went really poorly. Yeah, the group I did go poorly. The group I was very delayed. But, I mean, everything did ship.
It looks like he kept up on the updates.
But yeah, no, it was delay after delay. But he I would say in terms of actually keeping us updated, pretty good. Pretty good.
It looks like a 4 to 5 month process. I mean, that's not awful for group buys these days. But...
Pingu, you like it for being something out of the ordinary. That's fair. Tonky pulled up because of delays. Also fair.
Yeah, Huey, what do you think about this?
I also am not the biggest fan of the look, but I do like just the concept of having an adjustable angle. I'll say that I like the concept, but in practice, I've never actually done that. Once I've set that angle, I've never changed it. So I'll probably revisit that, adjusting the angle, when I eventually get to doing a review on that board. I think it's on the cool side, but the looks do hold it back. Is it cooler than the Duck Raven or Sidewinder that we just looked at? Let's start there.
It's so different. Like I mean, they're both 60%, but they're very, very different.
If you were at a meetup, which one would you, if you had both at a meetup, which would you care more to brag about?
If I own them both?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because I just hang out with the customs people at meetups. So, like, I feel like the Duck would be, like, cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it's just a Raven or just a Sidewinder. So, like, it doesn't actually matter. Versus, like, the SKB60, I feel like more people would be like, oh, what is that? You know, or like, oh, like, that's unique. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't think the Duck clout is enough to pull the Raven Sidewinder forward.
I think that's what the initial goal was to use the Duck clout.
Yeah.
To be like that.
Okay, let's just put it right over here. Just a bit cooler than the Raven.
Barely, yeah. Not bad. I like it.
Okay, let's move on to our next topic.
Wait, what's that one all the way in the bottom left?
Bottom left, though, the most yikes one is Taihao Cubic Jukebox.
Oh yeah, that's just every single one of those words is just bad.
Yeah, it's just a horrible set. It's a horrible set. No one loves it. Speaking of sets, this is a set of a set. GMK Triumph Adler 90. Yes, it was designed by Dr. Click or Dr. Dick, depending on which form you're on.
Oh, this is on Kono.
Yeah, it ran on Kono. It was $170 for a base kit, which is kind of pricey in today's money for a base kit. It was run kind of recently, last year. It was the color match of the original Triumph Adler G81 3011 had. And it's basically a more true color accuracy version than the one that originally ran on a Mass Drop way a long time back.
Mm-hmm.
So colors look a lot better than pics, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, based on like the original, because I'm looking at the TA board now, that G3 G81 one. It's pretty sweet looking. I like the colors a lot. That's a lot for a base kit, though.
Yeah.
It's a very standard base kit, so
that was definitely what held it back the most in terms of getting sales.
I think another thing that kind of held it back was not including more of like the OG styled caps, like the num, but with the icon arrow.
Yeah,
and the scroll one, like that would have been sick to give more of like an homage to the original.
True. Yeah, very true.
And it does have R5, which is sweet.
R5 is always sweet.
One of my gripes of the original TA was that it used like the all caps CTRL.
Yes. Oh god, those are so bad. Okay, I think almost everyone's all in agreement. Like the set itself, pretty cool. I think colors done well. Cool. Color. Okay, let's compare it. Is it cooler than ePBT Slate?
Yes. Slate sucks, dude. I hate it. Like I have I think like 2 or 3 sets in boxes, and I don't even want to touch them. I hate
it. Okay, let's see. Is it cooler than, so it goes left to right first for coolness. So let's see. Would it be cooler than Model MSSK?
Yeah.
Let's see. Cooler than a TX60?
I don't really care for TX60, so.
Cooler than TGR 910?
Nah, not that.
Okay,
cool.
So I think we found the general range between those
there.
things I've listed and these next tier of things. Okay. Is it cooler than the Mira SE?
Pudsey likes the Mira, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, let's put Triumph Adler on the same tier as the Mira, but above it.
I like that.
I think it's a pretty good place. I think it's a good set. Why is SA Olivia rotated? Oh, just because it bugs people. It happened by accident one day, and I've kept it. I think that's a pretty good place. Actually, I have a set. I just don't know where I put it.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. I think the reason I didn't get it was because it was 170. I didn't spending 170 at that point.
Yeah, like these days, almost no one would want to buy a retail GMK set for more than 140.
Oh yeah, it's like
140 already sounds like that's on the high end, bud. This better be
even
like
even
best
160
colors.
is still a lot. Like you have to have so much. You'd have to have like a donut cat caliber base kit.
I mean, like when
that.
when novel keys and drop are consistently running, $100, $110, $120 base kits, Dixie as well, all super consistently, then general perceptions is price gotta keep going down, 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 or stay down.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 years ago, a group buy for a base kit $150, $160. Okay, that's normal.
Yeah, that's pretty
right?
standard.
But today you're like, whoa, that's way too high. Sounds way too high. So it is how it is. Okay, let's see what the next topic for today is. I'll let you pick the next one.
It's kind of hard to read these because the stream on Discord.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Ooh, JTK Hyperfuse. Let's do that.
Okay, how cool is JTK Hyperfuse? It has shipped recently-ish.
Because I'm looking at this from a subjective standpoint and not an objective one.
Mm-hmm. Let's start there.
Because like JTK is JTK. It sucks. It's a bad version of GMK. So I mean that's fine. And then people are like, "Oh, it's so cheap." It's like, yeah, but you're still spending $100 versus $110 at this point. So it's like you're losing money. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
So
and then Hyperfuse is like just been milked beyond death by Bunny Lake at this point. Like,
is it the most ran colorway in our community?
I don't know. I mean,
I think there's been more versions of Dolch. Is the only one I can think of that might be.
But even then, it's like Dolch is just like essentially the base two colors, whereas Hyperfuse is like the entire color scheme.
Yeah, that's true.
Is GMK Hyperfuse ever going to go for 110? If it's through Oko, no.
No.
So don't buy it anyway because it's way too much. So just don't buy it. That's simple. But other GMK sets that are nicer looking, I think, than Hyperfuse do go for 110 or 115 or 120. So you may as well buy those instead.
Yeah. J-Chef has actually a good point. JTK Hyperfuse does have an F8, unlike round one Hyperfuse.
Dude, all this money that Bunny Lake is making from the 25 people that bought this, he could easily afford to sell out or to ship out those 15 F8 kits at this point.
It is how it is, but I think.
But he has a kid, so I don't know.
General consensus is it's not cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's as cool.
Okay, let's see.
This is like another money grab type thing. I don't know.
Is it cooler than DSA Granite?
No, I like DSA Granite.
Is it cool?
That was actually like the first key set I fell in love with. That's Granite's been run a lot. It's been run so many times now that he just gave PMK permission to just stock it, which is cool. Yeah.
Is it cooler than XDA Godspeed?
They're both equally bad.
Yeah. Okay. In the same tier, DSS Dolch.
People rank pretty low. DSS is like I don't even know.
SA Nuclear Data.
Nuke Data's pretty sick, all right? SA sucks.
And not according to the people who interact with this show. Everyone was like, kill it. I'm like, okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
I would put it either on the same tier or slightly lower than God's.
Okay.
Because that's another one. It's another, like, it's just being milked. Because it did well in, what the fuck did even, SA?
Yeah, SA Godspeed was the first one. Okay, I think yeah, a bit below that same tier as XDA Godspeed is a pretty good spot.
Yeah, the Skies 256K said he's bored of it. And I said, yeah, I'm the same way. Like at first I was like, oh, Hyperfuse looks so sick. I want it for like my board.
Then you see it everywhere.
Yeah, that was also like 4 or 5 years ago. Whenever it was like one of the only sets. And what's up with like these like the kit renders. I'm looking on like the novelty site right now. The kit renders are like still like that old 2D like. What the heck was the name of the Control Alt? The name of the like when they did the first JTK sets, like the Coca-Cola space bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it still does like those awful 2D like kit renders. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm over it. I'm pissed off now.
Okay, let's hope our next topic's more pleasant. The take, ooh, maybe not. Maybe we'll see. TKC 1800. The key company is 1800. It is a new in box 1800, Cherry 1800 that they take and they give an automotive spray paint to, a plate, and a GMK compatible PCB.
I like this.
Is
I
it
think
just
this is cool?
Is it just grabbing a $30 board, putting paint on, and selling it for 200, or is it more than that?
I mean, I think it's a little more because I mean the plate's very nice, like plate. Although my 1800 I have with no plate is awesome. I think the price might be a little high, although like the finish and like the care that goes into these is very good. Like I don't think I've ever really seen anyone post bitching about like how oh this was so awful, blah blah blah. The PCB's nice. It's good to have, obviously. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the one thing I wish they would do is like have them in the original stock, like beige and black colorways, because they have like the cocaine white, but like I don't want to fucking keyboard, I think like if they just did like the plain base beige would be sick.
Well, for anyone curious, real quick, the paint jobs are kind of like a big deal. So for the round 3, these were all the available colors: Caribbean aqua blue, candy pink, commando green, infrared, kryptonite green, crystal weiss white, marina black, plum crazy, rhodium silver, sapphire blue, and saphir orange.
I think the colors are awesome. Like they do a very good job of like trying to match them to like key sets, especially that they sell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, being able to do that, I think is really cool. Like I wouldn't buy one; it's not for me. Like I love my 1800, but I haven't used it in like 2 years, so it just kind of sits there. Yeah, they sold unpainted stock ones for 150. See, like I don't know about that price point because that kind of sucks. But
if it's an unpainted for 150, aren't you just paying them a ridiculous amount to sand a case?
Well, it's the stock case because they get the cases straight from Cherry.
Yeah.
And then they have to mod the cases a little bit for the plates to fit properly because there's like divisions in the case that would prevent them from fitting otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And then the PCB itself, I know, is pretty expensive, just from the controller and stuff they have to use. But I don't know. I mean, it might be a little too expensive, but it's not a bad thing. Oh, but what I just noticed on the plate is they make you use CoStar stabs, which does suck. So it's not cool.
So, if you're at a meetup and you saw a board, one of these nice paint jobs with a nice, cool set on it that matched well, would you be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," or would everything else that take away from that?
I'd just be sitting there thinking to myself, "This thing has aluminum plate and CoStar stabs, so there's no way it's good."
You'd feel that on first touch.
I mean, yeah, I mean, objectively looking at it, like with a nice key set, I think that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, these are the Alps plates I'm looking at. The MX ones use PCB mount. Okay, I thought that was okay. Yeah, we're good. Never mind then. So it doesn't have to use CoStar. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty meh. Honestly, at this point, I think it was really cool when it first came out, but now it's more like not as big of a deal.
I just think what really takes away from I think the paint jobs are unique, but I think they aren't, at least in the context of our community, cool. Like what what finishes keyboard enthusiasts care about are different anodizations, Cerakoting, powder coating, the E-white stuff and the other E-colors from the electrophoresis, whatever they call that.
Even then, like the cocaine white is like the white. The gloss kind of. Yeah, I think the gloss kind of ruins it.
Because I think for what keyboard enthusiasts enjoy for finishes, this doesn't really work.
Yeah, like that, like the one that you have, like the bright pink with the purple plate that you have in like the image, you can only use that with like laser.
Yep.
Which sucks in its own right, but yeah, I don't know, Chief. I don't know about this one.
So I think that's kind of like the only thing about it. I think it's just like it's a cool idea wise, but just in terms of our community, it's not a good fit.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Is it where is it?
Hmm.
Canoe level,
Um.
clue board level.
Yeah, I'd say it's about the clue board level, where it's like no one cares anymore. You know, like it was cool like when it was newer, but now it's like no one cares.
I will say, I've never heard anyone complain about their TKC 1800 though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But I
I
also
agree.
don't know if that means not many people own them.
That's also possible. Oh, ooh, I got the doorbell notification.
Hmm.
Is this my Hasbro? Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta get my keycaps.
Keycaps. Well, while Hiney is getting some mail, let's explore the cool board. All the other past things we've done. What will anything else ever join the WoW category alongside the TGR Alice? As well as HHKV Pro 2 and the Zephyr? Heine just bolted. Where do we put monochrome? I haven't done monochrome yet, so we'll see where it ends up when we get there. What's in my yikes category? The worst thing so far is Taihao Cubic Jukebox. Also in the yikes category, we have the Xent, and the Tex ADA key set. Those are what we have in the yikes category. So far in the community, things seem to be pretty middling on average.
And that's how it should be.
Which makes sense. Why isn't Keyblade in the yikes category? Well, I haven't done the Keyblade yet. Maybe you can come and voice your opinions when we get there.
Keyblade is interesting.
It is interesting, yeah. How your keycaps look?
Ooh, baby. So far, so good.
Hello, and thank you for
PDT?
2 months of the sub.
Now I gotta figure out what the hell to put these on. Goddamn. So cute.
Ooh, really nice.
Focus.
But what are you going to put them on?
I don't know yet. I gotta figure it out. Maybe KFE.
KFE?
Maybe KFE. So sick. Alright.
Anyways. The next one. I'll let you choose the next one. What's next?
HB85. That's not a bad one to go with.
Okay, HB85. How cool is the HB85, everyone?
Not in affiliation with Honeybush at all.
Yes, it is the HB85 because it was inspired by Sony's Hitbit series computers, which were an old computer system that they made. The group buy price was $345. Had 3 different layout options and seven different anodization colors. How cool is the HB85?
I think it's pretty cool, honestly. I like it. At first, I was like, "This is weird as shit," but the aesthetic and like the layout and stuff has kind of grown on me.
Pull up the website.
I think the weirdest part about the layout is the like you have to use like a 1U0. Oh no, you don't. That's right. Yeah, because they have like the different layout options.
Yeah.
But it's still so like weird. It's just a cool, unique board, cool, unique layout.
Definitely,
This
definitely
week said
very
like a
unique.
70%.
Kinda ish. I mean, with the amount of keys, it's like a TKL if you do by the amount of actual keys, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gray Studio did some interesting stuff.
oh yeah, they're definitely sometimes I feel like they like just yellow it in design. They're like, is this gonna work? I don't know. Let's do it. It's cool. And I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
I think
do like
it's
it. And then the two piece
yeah.
like uppercase with the
the accented like rim.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like almost been a trend out of China with like keyboards now.
Oh, definitely. Because this just ran Square 80 did it.
Look at that fucking PCB. Jesus.
Yeah.
God. Just put a daughter board on it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think overall, what is chat thing as well? I think with Hiney and I think it's definitely kind of cool because
I'd
how
say
unique
it's
it
on a
is.
cool end.
Yeah. How cool though?
I would say cooler than Slate. I wouldn't put it as cool as a 910. I'd put it maybe below Lunar.
Okay. Maybe around where the OSA is.
Seems about right.
Seems alright, yeah.
OSA's cool. I forgot that existed too.
Yeah, I like my OSA. It's pretty nice.
Of course you have one.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good. Well, I think this is a pretty good place. Any opinions from the chat? Should it be cooler? Should it be less cool? Is it even beyond this? Personally, I think the only thing that isn't usable for me is like the numpad. I don't think any of the numpads are really.
Yeah, that'd probably be more just for like general kind of nav keys, maybe.
Yeah. What is it covering? It'd be covering underneath is the Model M SSK. There's a Mira here. I leave 60 here.
Let me grab a bag real quick.
Yeah. Maybe around here. Maybe lower. Maybe higher. On the overall coolness of the HP. No, I think that was a pretty good place.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Right here, yeah. It's a pretty good place. Okay, let's see if we have anything. I think this might be an interesting one. It is SA green screen.
I forgot that existed.
Design, most people did as well. I did until I found it while researching for this. By Harl W. and Oblotsky, and ran on, at the time, massdrop.com.
That's right.
Roughly 145 for the base kit. I say roughly because you bought the alphas separately and the mods separately, because there's like 2 different alpha kits, 2 different mods. It's like how Oblotsky likes to run his things.
And how
sometimes.
SA typically is done too.
Exactly. It was supposed to be reminiscent of like green and amber Alps screens from old computer screens.
Yeah.
A lot of different kind of kits. It's an SA.
Yeah, I think that's pretty meh.
I think it's, yeah.
Cool idea.
Is it a cool idea? I feel like, because like,
I don't like mods that are lighter than alphas. That's like one of my biggest like peeves of sets. Is I don't like that.
Because I feel like, yeah, Doug just said what I was about to say, which is like, if you put it in like another profile, like, so say you want to make it a better profile, you put it in GMK. Well, it's basically just GMK terminal for the green version.
Yeah.
And like GMK like Skadata for the orange version.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's the orange version too.
The only difference would be like those lighter mods.
And I mean, it's the same theme as both of them.
But I do say I do think like in terms of like retro aesthetics for like that era, SA is a better fit.
I do too. I do agree with that.
That's like it. Yeah, it's not my jam.
Yeah, me either.
Not my jam. Some of the novelties are all right, I guess. Put on screen here.
Yeah, those are kind of cool. And SP always has a good job. Does a good job. Oh, that's cool. Like the DV9 and the DV25 connectors. That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Still not my jam.
Not. Maybe we're just too young for it, man. Maybe
we're too cool
too young for it, man. I just unmuted my stream by accident myself.
Rip.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we're just maybe we don't understand. Maybe we're not like J Chef, who understands. I think it's a meh. I think it's probably like.
I think it's pretty lower tier meh. It's cooler than Granite, or Granite's cooler than it, I think.
See, you like Granite. Chat really did not like Granite when we went over
like
Granite. They're like, it's like overdone. You see it everywhere. I think everyone's.
I've always liked Granite though.
I'm gonna put it above XDA Godspeed, but in the same tier.
What the heck did I order from Amazon that's being delivered soon? I love those notifications. It's like, oh, your spot's 10 stops away.
Oh, those are nice.
I wish I knew what the hell it was.
Granite is too low on this. I actually agree as well.
I do agree too.
I did say everyone in the last episode that at some point, probably in like 3 more episodes, once we get a few more things, we'll have an episode where it's just reorganizing and re-ranking. Like it'll probably be like a big, like at the 20 episode mark or something, as a cumulative, like not a reset, it's like a soft reset, because everything will still be there. Just we'll probably adjust things to be more suited.
I like that.
Yeah. For now, I think we'll leave it there for now. I think it's pretty agreed that it's not terribly cool. So, Hiney, I have a question for you. What would actually, in terms of either key sets or keyboards, make something a yikes?
Anything Jessica's done so far. Probably most stuff out of like, honestly, I don't really like making their like the ones with like all like the weird fucking badges and shit. I think they're pretty yikes. I'm not a fan. I do not like those at all.
Yeah. Those are... I think
Plum's yikes. I mean, I liked Plum, but it was pretty yikes. China DDoSed that.
Plum was your first group buy. Definitely a yikes.
Yeah.
So, Kosi, how do you feel about the renders versus what you received?
Ugh, that was the worst fucking part, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Not at all.
Oh, I forgot an F key.
Okay, let's go to our next topic. Let's do a key set that is shipped out very recently. GMK Mizu.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I see so many people loving this set, thinking it's awesome and great. I don't get it. I'm not a huge fan of it.
So it was designed by Rensuya, and it ran on Dixie Mech. $135 for the base kit. It uses custom colors, those blues. The name Mizu is the kanji symbol for water, and it did meet the 1,000 unit MOQ, so it sold very well.
Yeah, so my opinion probably is not going to be very liked. I don't know, man. I can't get into like super blue key sets. It's funny because blue key sets are like the most popular typically when there's a color involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not for me. I don't really care for it. I didn't buy it, obviously, so.
I got it. I'll take mine out real quick for us to all see. I have it right here on my FR87. It's blue, more blue, some white text here and there.
Yeah, I'm also just not like a huge fan of colored like sets, like super vibrant. Like I like very monochrome, classic looking things.
I think it looks pretty all right. I mean, I bought it.
Yeah,
But is it cool? I would say, in terms of the community right now, it's cool. I don't know if it's gonna age well.
That's true.
Because
I like that. That's a good point.
Because like as you like monochrome or beige, just more simple sets, those always age extremely well. That's a reason why there's a million iterations of Dolch.
Yes.
Right.
Even though most of them suck.
Yeah, even though most of them suck, people still like that general idea of Dolch. So people still like the original idea of beige sets, like plain, classic retro, OG beige, etc., etc. Those are like timeless. Will something like this be timeless?
Nope.
I don't know.
I think Hydro kind of had the same hype, and Hydro kind of has lost. Like, people forget that it's a thing.
That's true. A lot of people do kind of forget Hydro, but it's hard to say. Is this the first Dixie Mech project on the show? Possibly. I'm looking through everything right now. I think it is. I haven't read any of those. Yeah, I think it is. What is this? Yeah, that's that.
Mama, I made it.
GMK Mizu. So yeah, I do think right now it is a cool set right now. I've seen it go on the mech market for quite a bit.
Ooh, I just had shoes.
Which is like, I'm surprising how much I've seen it for, just because there's like so many, over 1,000 MOQ after all.
Mm-hmm.
Like any set that makes over 500, I think is a big deal.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point, 500 MOQ is almost standard, really.
Yeah, like 250 to 350 is like still, I think, what we're seeing most common.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely think it's on the cool side for right now. We'll see how it ages.
Yeah, I don't really care for it, so I'm gonna let you do this one.
I'm gonna put it, yeah, next to cooler than GMK Long. I think that's fair. Selling high on mech market doesn't mean anything. Plum sold for 220.
Yeah, because if someone wants it, they're gonna pay whatever price.
Yeah, but
that's one person paying
that's
for
just,
it.
This is one. That's why
not 1,000 people.
That's why you make data of all the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me of what I just said, Duck. By the time we get to the end of this, and I have something cool to show you. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm beating. Yeah.
Huey didn't take the garbage out. He's getting whipped. So I'm just fucking sitting here cleaning keycaps. Very fun. You ever get to take the garbage out again?
Look, it's a dog, everyone. Everyone's had a
Coco.
No.
What's up, Coco? Is that Coco Brace, the designer of GMK Burgundy?
Yeah,
all right, now I'm going to run upstairs real quick.
Okay. Yes, this is a dog. Okay, so what are the 3 items in the WoW category? The 3 items in the WoW category. On top is the TGR Alice. Scrolling down, we have the HHKB Pro 2 and the Zephyr. We'll see what else joins. There are a lot of high-end keyboards I haven't reviewed yet, that could be ending up, you know, somewhere over here. But we'll
Another
see.
package.
Woot woot, more mail.
Too much shit.
Any reason Zephyr made it to WoW first 5mm? I think that was the main reason. This was also mostly a chat suggestion.
Zeal shields out before.
Yeah, first 5mm was a pretty big deal. A lot of people do like the very industrial look to it. I think those are the two biggest things that changed it.
The perfect winter shoe.
Hell yeah. Shoes time.
Boost gang.
Where is Honderbite? I haven't done Honderbite yet. It will be on a future episode. I don't know when we'll do it, but I'm sure chat will have a refreshing amount of opinions upon Honderbite.
A big Honderbite guy.
Okay. Let's move on to our next one.
All right.
I think it's pretty popular. The M60A by Rama Works. Yeah, $360-ish. That includes the integrated plate case, hot swappable PCB for the first round. Future rounds did offer a solderable PCB. It supports in-switch LEDs. Rama quality.
Yeah. Rama makes good stuff, obviously. It sells very well. I like it. I think it's cool. What I don't like about it though is how it's just hollow. Everyone I've heard really is just hollow sounding, and I think that's just due to the construction of it and how it's designed.
Mm-hmm.
But now they do have the
they have the little foam you can buy.
Those inner things.
Yeah.
Which help, but I don't know, man. You wouldn't need to do that if it wasn't as good. If it wasn't, hollow as shit to start with.
Yeah.
I think.
Lord Maniac, you're typing on it right now with the same key set. Nice.
I'm also very critical when it comes to everything, so.
I think it is. It's definitely on. I'd say it's definitely on the high cool. I think it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's cool.
Integrated plate does bring it down. Why it's not a WoW. I can agree with that.
I don't like integrated plate.
Easy, but
I'd say it's just below 910.
Yeah, because it is done very well historically in all, I think, 3 rounds now that it's done. Maybe 2 rounds. I guess if you don't count Olivia a round as a round, then 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's done very well. I think a lot of people have benefited greatly. I think for a lot of people, this is like their first nice board.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely was like a gateway drug into
a lot of people are like, oh, I really like my Razer and I really like my Corsair, blah blah blah. Should I really try this out? And they have 3 keyboard friends yeah, it's M60-A. You trust us. You never go back. And I promise you, that person who bought it probably never went back once they got this board.
And then there's the people that are also like, dude, I have such a cool. I'm like, what is it? And they're like, Rama. And I'm like, that's sick, but okay, I'm also an asshole and endgame enthusiast, so that doesn't help.
I always feel like half of it is clout from good designs, and the other half is clout from exclusivity. When you think about the worst parts of the custom community.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I bet you Rama Works, the M60A would be way more popular if there's only 50 units ever, as opposed to 2,000.
Yeah.
But that thinking is so twisted.
And it caters to a different, community. The community doesn't necessarily care about only having, one of 5 board or one of 15 board. And the colors are really cool too. I really like the different colors.
A+.
Yeah, it certainly caters to. It's almost in a way saying it's similar to KBD fans in terms of availability, but it's much higher quality wise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What Lore Maniac just said, it gets a lot of people into the hobby, and plus with at this point the platform kind of that Rama has, weren't these sold on drop? I forget.
I don't know.
No, the M65 was on drop.
Yeah, and
they fucked it up. And since Rama has kind of gone in-house with everything, him and Kate, they do a killer job with all this stuff.
A+.
Nebulant.
Hello, Nebulant.
Napulent. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the same tier as the 910 Polycarp Singa, but slightly below them.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think just slightly below. The Rama name does carry a lot of connotation with it, obviously, but I don't think it's to the TGR Singa level.
I think
only because of the exclusivity of those.
Oh, Dixie's right. M65A was on Key Clack. That is correct, and that was the.
Oh yeah. Mastrop fucked up the M6.
M6 and M9.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good place for the M60A. I think in the future when we do a reshuffle, I wouldn't be surprised if by then, with the next round of Rama stuff probably have shipped by whenever we do this refresh. It might even be higher than at least the TGR 910. I think other TGR products will rank higher, but we'll see. We'll see. I think
the real question is, where is HPCP going to be?
That's
all the way on Yikes.
We'll have to see when it arrives. We'll have to see. Okay, let's cover the topic you brought to the table. GMK Metaverse.
That's right. Because R2 is currently an IC going to be grouped by very soon.
Yes. GMK Metaverse. How cool is GMK Metaverse?
I don't care for Weeb Legends that much, but I think it's a pretty cool set with a nice isn't it inspired by some anime or something?
Yeah, it's by the game series Persona.
Yeah, round 1 I really didn't care for. I think round 2 will be better. Basically, the colors are pretty standard.
People have called it monochrome Japan, as Tonk does point out.
I think the novelties are what kind of sets it apart, though. I do think they did a good job.
Not even Eric says it's Metaverse.
Metaverse. Yeah, I mean, it's the same color scheme as Metaverse, but I think it's different enough that it warrants not being the same.
It did warrant round 2, and it looks like a lot of people are looking forward to it quite a bit, but round 2 does make improvements. But Metaverse, is it cool? Is it more meh?
I would put it
does it straddle that
a little
line?
more than half on the mess, slightly more on meh than on meh.
Okay, I feel there. Kind of like Yok Trash, Purple Trash Pandas.
Cooler than Kira.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And it's kind of hard to compare a key set to a case too.
Well, I always step when I think about it too hard. I just take a step back and I just think, is it cool? Just cool. Not is it good or bad. Would I care to show it off if I had it?
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of boards with it at meetups, and monochrome too. I mean, and just thinking that, I would say it might be. Yeah, like J-Shift. Yeah, it really needs the right board to really, make it work the right way.
Do you more often see it on the right board or the wrong board when you're at meetups?
I don't really pay attention too much, to be honest. But I would say, I mean, it does well on 60s because the worst part about it is the F-row being all black base. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I think it looks best on 60, 65. That kind of stuff. On the HHKB there, it looks okay. Well, that's an M60, but I think it looks okay on that. I don't really like the red one used on the bottom row. But otherwise, I think it looks pretty good.
I think it's fine here. Mostly on the cool, but mostly on the meh side of things.
Yeah, I like that. That works for me.
Because like that defense of it only it works best when you have the right board. I mean, you say that about every set, so I mean that doesn't really apply. And there's some sets that kind almost even transcend that, or you can put a beige set, classic retro, on essentially any color keyboard, and it'll almost always work.
Yeah, that's very true. And like 9009, you can put on probably.
Yeah, it was 9009. You can put on anything.
White on black, same deal.
Yeah. Well, this is white on black, but it doesn't. Why isn't it like as universal as even just standard white on black? I think it's that red, and the red accents and the all black afro is kind of the main reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it down there. Okay. Okay, and our last topic for today is should be easy to put. GMK Keyboard & Co. If you're wondering, that picture does have the legends in it. Just look really, if you zoom in really closely.
This is another one of those ones where it's like, this was cool in 2015 or 2016, whenever it ran. I forget. It was long, but now it's like it's just no one has this anymore. Like they have it, but they don't use it.
I'm pretty sure it was never cool.
Yeah, I would yikes this. Like it was like quote unquote popular, but they really fucked it up with the alpha. I'd yikes it. I agree.
This is one of the most almost universal yikes on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, where does it compare in the yikes? Is it more or less yikes than the Exent?
I mean, Exent's sick. I thought Exent was cool. I mean, the whole fucking GB sucked, but I like Exent. I don't know. I think Exent's cool looking.
More yikes, same yikes level.
I'd say it's about the same.
I mean,
Sherry.
It's not as bad as Taihao Cubic Jukebox because it's still GMK,
No.
right?
I'm guessing
that's like
GMK makes it not the worst set ever. Barely. It's probably top 3, maybe top 5 worst GMK sets ever.
Yeah.
That would be a fun thing to do.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Make a list, check it twice.
All of the keycap sets. And we could do it in max diff format. You ever heard of that?
No.
Max diff, it's like there's like a pool of options, and it's like a multi-series like kind of survey thing, and it gives you 2 of the options and you have to pick one or the other, and then it will aggregate all of the scores and give you everything overall.
Okay, nice.
That'd be something fun to do. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. I'd be down. Okay, this is fun.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, very much like a tournament, except it usually ends up in like tiers of stuff. It's like X was picked 78% of the time versus everything else. That sort of thing. It's done a lot in it's similar to Mech Madness, but it's not bracket. It's not a tournament bracket.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay, let's I'll put it here for now. I think it's a good place. We'll see where. Hey, maybe there have been some people who've told me the Exent should be higher. So maybe when we do our table, our board reset, the Exent may score higher. Thanks, Megaforce, for that 5 months, bud.
What did he say? Say what his message was.
He says, "I love hentai."
You love hentai. I know.
He does. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Real big hentai guy.
Well, that is the last item for today on the cool board. As a quick review of what we've gone over, nothing entered the WoW. We did have one yikes, which is GMK Keyboard & Co. we just went over. Majority were just normal meh and cools. We ranked the M60A as pretty cool. GMK Triumph Adler also pretty cool. HP 85 actually got a little bit higher than I expected, and I think it is in a pretty good spot. GMK Mizu is on the cool side of the line. GMK Metaverse unfortunately did not make it. At least most of it is not on the cool side. Duck Raven / Sidewinder is barely on the cool side. JTK Hyperfuse did not do so well. It is pretty meh. What saves it from being yikes? What does save it from being yikes?
I don't know. Actually, I think it's borderline yikes. Looking back at it.
Now that we think about it, what saves this? What saves JTK Hyperfuse
with
from being yikes?
with the whole mindset of it being You seen it at a meetup, I'd be like, holy fuck, why the hell does that person have JTK Hyperfuse on their keyboard right now?
That would be your actual yikes IRL, right?
Yes, I would yikes at IRL.
So okay, so I kind of agree. Because if I saw JTK Hyperfuse, I'm like,
I'd be like, yo,
don't clown,
why?
don't clown.
What's wrong, bud?
Okay, is it? I guess it's not as is probably more yikes than this or GMK Keyboard & Co. That's the question.
I would say it's more yikes than GMK Keyboard & Co. Because even if I saw like Keyboard & Co., I'd be like, oh. Because like you never see it because everyone's ashamed of owning it. But if I saw JTK Hyperfuse, I'd be like, I'd be like, bro, why do you do this to yourself? Yeah, it's not for me, man.
Yeah, it's. We'll put it over here, like right here. That's fine for now. We also covered the TKC 1800, which made it pretty middling on the meh category, mostly because while the finishes, in theory, they're nice, they're not the finishes the keyboard community really likes. If like keyboard enthusiasts really like painted finishes, there'd be more places or more boards that do it, right? There's a very limited, like, I think we all agree, oh, the idea is cool, but what do we actually want? We want nice anodization, we want Cerakote, we want powder coats. Those are things we actually want.
I'd see that in a meetup and just like kind of glance at it.
I'd notice at a meetup, I'm like, oh, that's a really shiny keyboard, nice bright color. That's it.
That's it.
And a lot of people also don't like the price, but yeah, this is a good spot. A good spot. And I think that is. And then we also had SA Green Screen, ranked around the same tier as XDA Godspeed, but a little bit higher. We're just not a fan of the mods. That's it. Those mods are kind of a pass.
Yeah, no thanks.
One thing that you did comment, Hiney, that I will remind everyone, which when we review the board to replace things, DSA Granite, should it be this low?
No, I think it should be higher because that was like, I think that's one of the timeless sets that we mentioned. I think Granite's a good set. I mean, DSA kind of sucks, but I remember that was like the first key set. I was like, wow, I want that. And then I realized GMK existed, and I was like, wait. No, I don't. Because I'm too cool for that.
Hello, Krelbit. It's okay. But yeah, that has been the cool board. Hiney, thanks for joining me today. Ranking random bullshit in our community. It's been quite a time.
Course.
Yeah.
I'm always down to hang out with you, Huey. I like it. I like being on your streams. You're fun.
Thank you. Oh, we also had the SKV60. Totally forgot about this.
Oh yeah. So there you go.
There we go. Maybe you shouldn't be as cool as we can't even remember. Where are meetups usually located? Asked Tangles Live. It depends where you live. It depends. I mean, near me. So I live in California. So there's always like the NorCal and SoCal meetups. There's also like different San Diego meetup, Long Beach meetup.
Yeah. There's always like bigger population centers. I mean, I feel like Atlanta. KeyCon was in Pittsburgh 2 years ago. It was in New York this past year. Denver next year. Like, there's a Chicago meetup. There's a couple of big Ohio meetups. There's one in Columbus, Cleveland. I feel like there's one in Tennessee.
Seattle has a big scene.
Yeah, Utah. There's a Utah meetup. Texas, yeah, the Austin Key Crawl. I think there's like a Dallas meetup.
There's a Dallas one as well, yeah. I want to go to one of those one of these days.
I would love to.
Let's just go and have Southern food the whole time.
I need
Texas
tacos. And barbecue. Really
barbecue.
Barbecue. Not Korean barbecue. Texas barbecue.
I'd be so down.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Texas meetup. One of them. I'll be there one of these days for barbecue. Well, that's it for the cool board. You can catch the VOD on YouTube. Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe, and I have a bot for this. Hold on. I have a bot for this. I think it'll work. It doesn't work. Damn. Okay. Does the other one work? The build command works. But links down below for my Discord if you want to join my Discord and hang out with the rest of us. Subscribe. I'm also on YouTube. I put a lot of content up there as well, so check out my YouTube channel when you guys get a chance. And don't forget to check out all Hiney stuff, like getting an H87A sometime in the future.
I'm on YouTube too, but I have like one video, I think. I need to do that more. I always forget.
And you stream from time to time.
I do, very randomly. I've been too busy lately with all this fun packing and help. Yeah, HPCP one day. I got all the boxes and shit in, so hopefully I can start getting those out. Maybe next week after.
Solid.
H87As that I have to ship and pack that are now on VIA, by the way.
VIA. Random news, did you see VIA GMK committed the VIA refactor? So basically,
I did. Yeah, I gotta all the stuff that I've been doing in like Wilba's VIA branch, I have to put into main QMK now. So I gotta work on that like next week probably.
Awesome. I mean, it's gonna be great. VIA's gonna spread everywhere now. Everyone can enjoy VIA.
It's so nice and easy.
Well, thanks so much, Hiney, for joining me today.
Get the new firmware. Go to my Discord. That's where I put all my hexes. I have like a GitHub thing. Just right click and like save target.
Well, thanks so much for joining me. We're gonna have you on again sometime in the future for sure.
Oh, awesome!
Absolutely. It's always fun having you on. Everyone, once again, thank you so much for watching me live, and have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone.
Yeah. See you guys.